Is the leader of West Sussex County Council. Thank you for coming today.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. Obviously what we'd like to ask you mainly is what got you into politics in the first place to end up where you are today?
Well, what I wanted to do was to make a difference for my local community, and the only way that I thought I could ultimately make a positive difference was to get involved in public life. And that meant I first of all stood for the Borough Council way back in 1996. I wasn't successful, but I stood again the following year for the County Council, and have been the County Councillor representing the whole eastern part of Crawley since then.
And what is your main role today?
I was elected leader of West Sussex County Council, which covers the whole area of West Sussex in 2003, and I have broad strategic responsibility for all the services that we deliver. That's over 300 schools, over 2,500 miles of highway, with a waste disposal authority, with a library authority, trading standards, fire service, all of those sorts of things we're responsible for. But I still represent my local area as well, helping residents with individual problems that they might have as well.
I believe that's Pound Hill and...
It's Maiden and Pound Hill South is the direct area I represent, yeah.
So any residents within that area that had any issues or even any gratitude for what's gone on would come to yourself?
One of the great things about this role is that one minute I can be dealing with an individual who's concerned maybe about a pothole that's appeared in their road, or they're concerned about the school that their child has been admitted to, and then the next minute I can be dealing with issues that to do with the trying to find greater efficiencies in the more than £1 billion budget that the County Council has to spend each year. So it goes from the highly personal to the broad and strategic from one minute to the next, and that is a very rewarding role to have.
And what, at the moment, do you feel is the most worthy cause within the Crawley area that could do with some assistance from the council?
Well, there are two areas, if I may, that I think are very important. I think children's services are very important, and we're trying to recruit many more children's social workers so that those children who are most vulnerable will be protected. Also, we want to enhance the services provided to our schools. A few years ago we built a new Oriel High School, a new Thomas Bennett and new Ifield Community College. Those are fantastic buildings, but there's more that we can do for children and young people, providing greater support through youth centres as well. So that's very important. One thing that isn't a county responsibility but we feel is very important is we think Crawley needs a new hospital. We lost hospital services, accidents, emergency and maternity in particular from Crawley Hospital at the beginning of the decade. People now have to go up to East Surrey Hospital out of the county for those. And we think that an important town like Crawley, with a growing population, the natural centre of the area, with Gatwick Airport, an ageing population, we need the health facilities here. So we're very much campaigning for a new Crawley Hospital.
Okay. You mentioned earlier about the library. Obviously we're going to go to the library shortly and take some pictures for the people of Crawley to see. When did the library open here, the new library?
The library is less than a year old. It opened in December, just before Christmas. We opened the doors, and also to the new Registry Office here as well. And it's fantastic. My kids love using the children's library downstairs. There's a coffee shop there, which is really good for social interaction. The library is twice as big as the old library just down the road, and it's a beautiful building, as you can see around you. It's got state-of-the-art facilities. It's got exhibition rooms, meeting rooms, and the community really well use it, and it's a really good asset right here in the heart of Crawley. I think it's a really iconic building, and it's probably the most environmentally friendly and sustainable building anywhere in West Sussex. It's got a special moss-like sedum roof, which helps with insulation. It's got solar panels, it's wood chip burner heated from sustainable sources, and the whole building fabric regulates heating in summer and winter time as well. So it's a really environmentally friendly building that's looking to the future.
It's a very lovely building, I have to say. What are your personal aspirations for the future? Are you intending to become an ex-Prime Minister, or...?
Well, steady on. I don't know about that. I think there's plenty enough to be getting on with in Crawley and West Sussex.
Yeah.
I have found my time being leader of West Sussex County Council extremely rewarding. It's been a very worthwhile role, and I hope in whatever little way I've been able to make a positive difference. I happen to be the candidate for the next general election here in Crawley for the Conservative Party, so whenever that general election comes, I'll be putting myself forward to the people of Crawley, and hopefully they'll judge me kindly.
I'm sure they will. So, this is Henry Smith, the leader of West Sussex County Council and the councillor for Pound Hill and Maiden Bower. So if anybody wants to get in touch, I believe your email address would be...
anyone who wants to get in touch with me, it's quite very easy to get in touch. Email me at henry.smith@westsussex.gov.uk and I'll try and help.
That's lovely. Thank you very much for letting us
It's my
in.
pleasure.
Thank you.